Not a pretty sight, is it, sir?
No. When was the murder committed, Inspector?
About 10 o'clock last night, sir, as near as we can judge.
Was he a man with many enemies?
Well, I wouldn't say he was liked. Let's put it no stronger than that, shall we? Now, sir, if you'd be good enough to take a seat and make yourself comfortable. As comfortable as you can, that is, in the circumstances.
Did no one hear the pistol shot?
Nobody. It was a stormy night, if you remember. Let's turn your chair away, sir. Then you won't face it.
I don't know how I can help you, Inspector. I was in the country at BLEAK House last night.
You may be able to help me better than you know, sir. You was with Joe the crossing sweeper boy when he died, I think.
Yes, I was.
And where was it he died, sir?
George's Gymnasium near Leicester Square.
Oh, yes, of course. Mr. George had took him in, I believe.
Yes. George is a good man.
But a violent one, nevertheless, wouldn't you say, sir?
Oh, he's violent sometimes in his expressions, but I've never known him to do a violent action.
Is it a fact, sir, that after the boy had died, he made use of some rather threatening expressions?
Against who?
Mr. Tulkinghorn, the murdered man.
Inspector, you can't think that George...
Oh, I'm not thinking anything at the moment, sir. Just making a few inquiries. But didn't he say on that occasion that in the humour he was in, he could well do Mr. Tulkinghorn a mischief?
We all say things like that at times, Inspector.
But he did say it.
Something like that, I believe.
Did he say anything else?
Anything else?
Such as being pressed by the deceased for money?
Yes, he did say Mr. Tulkinghorn was...
Torturing him, sir? Would that be the word he used?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. What sort of a marksman was Mr. George?
I've no idea.
Well, you've never seen him with a pistol in his hand?
Well, yes, I have. He was an instructor.
Then he'd be pretty good, I imagine, wouldn't he, sir?
Yeah, I suppose he would be.
Did Mr. George happen to remark in your hearing when he'd next be seeing Mr. Tulkinghorn?
Yes, he said he had to see him last night.
Quite so. Well, thank you for being so helpful, sir. I don't think I need to detain you any longer.
Inspector, I can't believe that George... I know he's hot-tempered, but he's not a murderer. He'd have faced this man by daylight, not shot him in the dark.
Maybe he would, sir. Maybe he wouldn't. Would you care to come along with me to see him, sir? I happen to know where he's taking dinner with some friends.
I wish I could, but I have a patient to visit.
Then would you mind going out before me, sir? I have to lock this door as I go.
The wish goes to the old gal. What shall it be, old gal?
May George get over his money troubles.
I knew it. It's what she always says. How many times, old gal, has George looked us up on your birthday to the moment?
Ah, Lignum, as many years as make an old woman of a young one, I begin to think.
No. Another glass of the punch, George. Let's drink damnation to that lawyer.
Oh, George, what's come to you?
Come to me?
You broke your glass.
Oh, so I am.
And you look so white and shaken. Don't you, Lignum?
What I was thinking myself, old girl.
Oh, what is it, George? What ails you?
I didn't mean to say anything about it. It's not birthday talk.
Oh, George, you haven't done for us. That lawyer isn't coming down on Lignum for the money.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. The truth is, that crossing sweeper boy died at my place last night, and it's rather bowled me over.
Oh, poor creature. Is he gone then? Oh, poor soul.
Oh, I'd have roused up by and by. But you're so quick, Mrs. Bagnet.
That she is. The old girl is as quick as powder.
And she's the subject of the day, so we'll stick to her. I brought a little brooch with me. It's not much of a thing, I'm afraid, but it's a keepsake.
Why, it's a wonder, George. It's the beautifulest thing that was ever seen. Look, Lignum.
Good, in my opinion.
George, if ever I'm a cross-grained soldier's wife to you sometimes, it's only on account of Lignum and the money and the fear of being sold up, I'm sure. Now, you shall fasten it on yourself for good luck, if you will, George. Oh, George, your hands are shaking.
Oh, I must be out of sorts to fumble an easy job like this.
And your hand the steadiest I ever saw at a pistol shot. Ain't I said so 100 times, old gal?
You have, Lignum, you have. See you that case, Lignum. Now, come on, George, give it to me. I'll fasten it.
Oh, good evening.
Evening, sir.
Oh, it's Inspector Bucket.
That's right, George. I was told you was here, and being wishful to have a word with you, I thought I'd look you up. Would you be good enough to step outside a minute, George?
Come inside, sir, if you're a friend of his.
Thank you, sir, but I won't intrude, seeing as you've some sort of celebration.
Oh.
I'd bring your hat if I were you, George. chilly wind outside.
George, there's nothing wrong, is there? They won't be selling Lignum up.
No, nothing wrong that I know of, Mrs. Bagnet. Nothing I haven't told you of, that is. Well, what is it you want, Inspector?
Now, George, I've endeavored to make things pleasant for you so you can make them easy for me. I'm taking you into custody, George.
Custody? What for?
You don't happen to have heard of a murder, do you?
Murder? No, where's there been a murder?
Lincoln's Inn Fields. Gentleman by the name of Tulkinghorn.
Tulkinghorn?
He was shot last night. I want you for that.
Murdered? And you suspect me?
Where was you last night at 10 o'clock, George?
Well, last night, Great heavens, I was there.
So I understand. Likewise, you've been seen hanging around the place and more than once heard in a wrangle with him. And it's possible, I don't say it's certainly so, mind, but it's possible he may have been heard to call you a murdering, dangerous fellow.
Oh, that's true, I admit, but I never killed him. I knocked and rang, but he never answered.
Dead man down to the rule, I find. Now, you come in peaceful, or must I call for assistance?
I'm ready.
Wait a bit. It's a serious charge, George. I must do my duty.
Put him on.
How'd you find them, George? Are they comfortable? If not, say so. I've got another pair in my pocket. I'll do as they are. Very well.
Bucket, go through the back streets to wherever you're taking me. I can't look men in the face with these things on my hands.
There's not the slightest reason why we shouldn't be pleasant together, George. It shall be as you say. I was mindful of your feelings when I came out. I brought this on purpose. Here we are. Now who's the wiser, eh? Come on.
George, suspected of murder? I can't believe it.
He was arrested yesterday. And knowing you were to be in London soon, I called in the hope of finding you.
That man, who seems so open-hearted and compassionate? Oh, no, I can't believe it.
Surely there must be some mistake, Mr. Woodcourt.
Appearances are against him, I'm afraid, Miss Summerson. He openly hated the dead man and said so to many people. And he was at the scene of the murder about the time it was committed.
Esther, we must defer our visit to Rick and go to him. Thank you for coming to tell us, Mr. Woodcourt.
If I hear anything further, I'll let you know at once.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Woodcourt.
We must stand by Mr. George, my love, as he stood by that poor forsaken Joe. But Tulkinghorn, murdered.
Guardian, do you remember my telling you he was the man my mother was so afraid of?
Yes, of course.
Now he can't hurt her anymore. She's free of his enmity. But in what a dreadful way. And how terrible for her to be able to feel no pity. To remember, perhaps, that she'd often wished him dead. Oh, Guardian, if only I could go to her to comfort her.
Uncommonly generous of Celeste Dedlock Baronet. Don't you think so, my lady?
Yes.
Well, it's the least I could do. I solemnly declare that until this criminal is discovered and in the course of justice punished, I almost feel as if there were a stain upon my name.
Is that so, sir?
A gentleman who has devoted a large portion of his life to me, a gentleman who has constantly sat at my table and slept under my roof, goes from my house to his own and is struck down within the hour.
Begging your pardon, sir, but do I understand you to say that Mr. Tulkinghorn was in this house the night he died?
Yes, certainly he was.
Well, came to see you, did he, sir?
What? No, he came to see her ladyship. Oh, I cannot but say that he might have been followed from this house, watched from this house, even first marked down because of his association with this house. But if I cannot, with my means and influence and my position, bring the perpetrator of such a crime to light, well, then I fail in my respect for that gentleman's memory and in my fidelity for one who was always faithful to me. Oh, were it my own brother who had committed it, I would not spare him. Oh, my love.
Business like this, sir, gives a start to a delicate female.
Oh, well, Lady Dedlock is very highly strung, and she's been unwell of late.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Yes, she suffers badly from headaches, has to walk about to relieve them. Why, only on the night of the crime, I heard her let herself out to go and walk in the garden opposite us.
Celeste Dedlock Baronet, I think I may tell you that I look upon this case as pretty well complete. What little is wanting, I expect to supply in a few hours.
Oh, I'm very glad to hear it. Highly creditable to you. Remember that I am at your service whenever you please.
I'm much obliged to you, sir. I'll be round very shortly, I trust. With the happy news.
Who is it?
Me, milady. Bucket.
What do you want?
To see you, milady.
Come in. Couldn't you have asked me all you wanted to downstairs?
It's a little private, milady.
Well,
Could you cast your mind back, do you think, to the morning when I brought the news of Mr. Tulkinghorn's death?
yes,
You've done so?
I have.
Now, do you know, milady, it struck me as very peculiar that when I told you he'd been murdered, you didn't express any sorrow or regret. Celeste Dedlock Baronet, yes, but not you, milady.
I never liked Mr. Tulkinghorn. I'm not a hypocrite. Why should I pretend to feel sorrow when I have none?
Perhaps milady was glad that he'd been put out of the way.
Why are you making these suggestions to me? You've arrested some man for the murder.
Well, sometimes we do that, you know, milady, in order to make the real criminal feel safe. Or, if honorable, to come forward and confess. Mind you, I don't say George didn't do it. There's evidence enough against him. But I can't get it out of my mind that this crime might have been committed by a female.
Indeed? What are you going to do?
Just gather a little more evidence and then make my arrest. Oh, this was in the hall table for you, milady. I took the liberty of bringing it up. I had a letter too this morning, in the identical handwriting. I wonder if yours says the same as mine. Identical.
I take it as kind of you to come and see me, Mr. Jarndyce. And you, miss. This is a rough place to receive a lady, but I know Miss Summerson will make the best of it.
Thank you, Mr. George.
First, George, can we do anything for your personal comfort?
Well, sir, I'm much obliged to you, sir. But tobacco being against the rules, I can't say that there is, sir.
Then it's your case. How does it stand now?
Oh, it's under remand at the moment, sir. Inspector Bucket gives me to understand that he'll be applying for a series of remands from time to time until the case is complete.
But you must take precautions, Mr. George, to defend yourself.
Oh, yes, miss, I have. I've said to the magistrates, gentlemen, I'm as innocent of this charge as you are yourselves. Well, what more can I do? It's the truth.
But the mere truth won't do, Mr. George.
Won't it, sir? It's rather a bad lookout for me, sir.
You must have a lawyer. We must engage a good one for you.
No, sir, I ask your pardon. I beg to be excused from anything of that sort.
You won't have a lawyer?
No, sir. I don't take kindly to the breed. Thanking you all the same, sir.
Oh, but Mr.
I
George...
ask your pardon for interrupting you, miss. But it was lawyers brought me to this place. If I'm to be hanged, well, I'll be hanged in my own way and not with the help of another of them.
Guardian.
Nothing will move you from this, Mr. George?
No, sir, nothing. The shame, if shame it is mine. I've got no relatives to be disgraced by me.
But I thought I heard you speak when we first met of a mother living.
So I did, sir. But she don't know the name I go by, so I can't bring grief to her.
Have you no idea, Mr. George, who might have committed this crime?
Oh, it's strange you should ask me that, miss, because you know, I think I have.
You have?
Oh, I don't know any name, sir, and there's nothing that'd get me off. But when my ill fortune took me to the dead man's staircase on the night of his murder, I saw a shape so like Miss Summerson's go by me in the dark that I half a mind to speak to it.
Like mine?
Oh, the step was not so light, miss, so I say she was older, but the height and the form were the same. So you see, sir, it wouldn't surprise me at all if this murder weren't done by a woman.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, officer. I understand you want to see me. Pray sit down.
You may remember me saying, sir, that I looked upon this case as pretty well complete. I have now completed it and collected proof against the person who did the crime.
Against the soldier?
No, sir, not the soldier. It was a woman.
A woman?
A woman who had a particular grudge against your lawyer, sir, and who took this way of paying it off. Celeste Dedlock Baronet, I have to prepare you for a train of circumstances that I warn you will give you a bit of a shock. What I have to say is about her ladyship. In fact, she's the pivot it all turns on.
Lady Dedlock?
Lady Dedlock.
Officer, be careful. Do your duty by all means, but take care not to overstep it. Lady Dedlock's name is not one for common persons to trifle with.
I say what I have to say, sir.
I hope it may prove so. Very well. Go on.
First, it's my duty to tell you, sir, that the deceased Mr. Tulkinghorn long entertained mistrusts and suspicions of your lady.
If he had ever dared to mention such a thing to me, which he never did, I would have killed him myself.
These suspicions, sir, started through his having discovered, by the sight of some handwriting where you yourself was present, the existence in great poverty of a certain person who had been your lady's lover before you courted her, and who ought to have been her husband, sir. When that person died soon afterwards, Mr. Tulkinghorn suspected Lady Dedlock of visiting his grave, alone and in secret, wearing her maid's dress. I saw the maid myself, sir, at his chambers, together with a boy who had acted as Lady Dedlock's guide to the burial ground. There couldn't be a shadow of doubt of it.
Why are you relating all this?
It's my belief, sir, that Mr. Tulkinghorn followed up these inquiries to the hour of his death, and that he and Lady Dedlock had bad blood between them even to that very night. Put it to her ladyship, sir, and I think you'll find that Mr. Tulkinghorn had threatened to reveal the whole matter to you. Ask her, too, if she didn't go alone to his chambers at the time he was shot, while you thought she was walking in the gardens opposite.
What are you trying to tell me?
I'm telling you, sir, that the party to be apprehended is in this house. By your leave, we'll have that party in.
You must do whatever you have to do.
Thank you, sir. Celeste Dedlock Baronet, I'm about to take her into custody in your presence. Don't you say a word, nor yet stir. You shall see the whole case clear from first to last.
Oh, I ask your pardon, Sir Lester. They told me there was no one here.
This is my lodger, sir. This foreign young woman's been my lodger for some weeks back.
What does Sir Lester care for that, my angel?
You come and sit down on this sofa, mademoiselle, and we'll see.
I arrive at this house with your wife. Your wife has left me since some minutes. They tell me downstairs your wife is here, your wife is not here. So leave me pass downstairs, great pig.
Just you sit down on that sofa, my dear.
Why?
Because, my angel, I'm going to take you into custody on a charge of murder.
Oh, you devil.
And I recommend you as a friend before another half a blessed moment's passed over your head to sit down on that sofa. There. Now you see you're comfortable, conducting yourself as I'd expect a foreign young woman of your sense to do. So, I'll give you a piece of advice. Don't you talk too much. In short, the less you parley, the better. Now, sir, it all started when this young woman, besides being extraordinarily passionate against her ladyship, on account of being discharged by
Lie.
her...
I discharge myself. Pretty ladyship. I ruin my character remaining with a ladyship so infame.
You'll say something that'll be used against you, you're sure to come to it. She also took it into her head she'd established a claim on Mr. Tulkinghorn, deceased, having been employed by him on the occasion I spoke of, and in my opinion, liberally paid for it.
All lies. I refuse this money altogether because...
Celeste Dedlock Baronet won't answer you, my dear, so you might just as well keep quiet. Well, sir, on the night after the murder, I went home and found this young woman having supper with my wife. She had made a mighty show of being fond of Mrs. Bucket from the first, offering herself as our lodger and all that. But that night, she overdid it more than ever. Likewise, she overdid her respect for the lamented memory of the deceased, and it flashed on me as I sat opposite her at table and saw her with a knife in her hand that she had done it.
You prose a great deal. Is it that you're almost finished, or are you speaking always?
If you will parley, you know, you must take the consequences. From then on, I knew I had an artful customer to deal with. So, I laid a trap for her. That night, when I went upstairs to bed, our house being small and this young woman's ears being sharp, I stuffed the sheet into Mrs. Bucket's mouth while I told her of it. What I whispered to Mrs. Bucket was this. My dear, can you throw her off continually with accounts of my suspicions against George? Can you do without rest? Can you watch her night and day till I've got her? And Mrs. Bucket says to me, as well as she's able on account of the sheet, Bucket, I can. And upon my word, Sir Lester Dedlock Baronet, that blessed woman's acted up to it glorious. Don't you be thinking of throwing yourself out of that window, my dear. I'll sit down by you, shall I? There. Take my arm, will you? I'm a married man. You're acquainted with my wife. Just take my arm. Now, sir, open this pocketbook of mine and take out the 2 letters addressed to me and the one to yourself, which I stopped reaching. All with the same 3 words on them.
Lady Dedlock murderess.
All seen by Mrs. Bucket to have been written and posted by this young woman.
These are very long lies.
Now the matter of the murder. To begin with, I found the wadding of the pistol with which your lawyer was shot. It was a bit of the printed description of your house at Chesney Wold. Not much in that, you'll say. But when my friend here so off her guard as to tear up the rest of that leaf, and when Mrs. Bucket fits the pieces together and finds the wadding missing, well, it's Queer Street.
Oh, you are an unhappy idiot. You have no proof. Where is the pistol?
Where? Here in my pocket, mademoiselle. Retrieved from that little stretch of water where you dropped it when you went out to tea in the country with Mrs. Bucket.
Oh, where is your false, treacherous, and cursed wife? I'd like to tear her from limb to limb.
Bless you, darling. You don't mind me half as much, do you? I'd go to your wife if I were you, sir. She must be in terror since my last visit.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Poor soul. Oh. Inspector.
We'll keep it all as quiet as we can, sir, I assure you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come on. I've got a cab for you outside.
Oh, you can do what you please with me. It's but the death. It's all the same. But can you bring that lawyer back to life? Can you make an honorable lady of her, or a haughty gentleman again of him? Oh, no. You cannot do these things. She is in disgrace, and he is forever broken. I win in the end.
My lady. My lady.
Where is she, Mrs. Ransell?
She was here not half an hour ago, Sir Lester, when the inspector came. Oh, here's a note, sir.
What's wrong, sir?
She's gone. Lady Dedlock's gone. She must have thought that you suspected her.
I'll be after her. Don't you worry, sir. We'll find her no matter where she's gone. I'll bring her back.
Sir Lester. Drink this, Richard, before you say any more.
I've very little more to say, and I can do it without the aid of Nets. Well, Mr. Jarndyce, the case is almost ours now. It isn't mine. What have you to say to that?
Is it a fact, Mr. Bowles, that new papers have been discovered which relate to the Jarndyce lawsuit?
It is, Mr. Jarndyce. They were found in the shop of one Crook, a rag and bottle dealer. He purchased waste paper from the law courts and elsewhere, and these were discovered by his relatives.
Then if they should settle the suit in your favor, BLEAK, I can only say I shall be more than happy.
You say that to my face, sir. What do you say behind my back?
No, Mr. Carstone. Caution, I beg of you. Never abuse, sir. It may prove costly.
When may we hope to reach the end of this unhappy business, Mr. Bowles?
That is impossible to say.
Always the same.
Papers must be sorted, Mr. Jarndyce, and the dates compared. We shall, of course, notify you in the usual way. And while I'm here, Mr. Carstone, that matter of the little consideration for Crook's relatives, we agreed the amount, if you remember.
Yes. Do I sign here?
If you please, sir.
Ada, what money has Rick left? Has he anything?
Please, Ada, we want to help you. When the lawsuit is settled, Richard says we shall have plenty.
Take this, my love. Please. I can't bear to see you here, lacking every decent comfort.
Give it back to him.
Oh, Richard,
Give
don't
it
make
back to him. Or do you want to see me throw it in his face? Your horses have been standing long enough, Mr. Jarndyce. We need not detain you further.
Goodbye, my dear. God bless you. Goodbye, Rick. Esther.
See those papers, Mr. Bowles?
Only a glimpse, sir. They will not be put into my hands until this money is paid over.
But you've seen enough of them to know how far we may depend upon them. I tell you, Mr. Bowles, either the suit must be ended, or the suitor.
As you know, Mr. Carstone, I never like to give hopes, but I might say, with all due caution, that this year should see the end of Jarndyce and Jarndyce.
Oh, Richard.
And the beginning of happiness for you and me, my dearest love.
Guardian,
Yes, my love.
is it true, do you think, that the lawsuit may be ended?
I hope so for Rick's sake. How ill he looks. Why have we stopped?
All right, drive on. Get on. Sorry to stop your carriage, sir. But you'll be Mr. Jarndyce, and this young lady, Miss Esther Summerson?
Yes, but...
I'm Inspector Bucket of the detective. There's not a moment to lose. You know Lady Dedlock?
Yes?
What of her?
There's been a discovery at her house, and she's disappeared, run off. It's my job to find her.
Why has she gone?
She thinks she's under suspicion of murder, miss, besides all the rest that's heavy on her. Now, I want you, Miss Summerson, to come with me.
I? What can I do?
If I follow her alone, she may be driven to desperation. But if I follow her in the company of a young lady she has a tenderness for, I ask no questions, I'll say no more than that, then she'll give me the credit for being friendly and I'll save her, if she's still alive. Will you come with me, miss?
Yes, of course I will.
Good. I've told your man to drive wherever carriage and fresh horses waiting, sir.
May I come with you, Inspector?
Begging your pardon, sir, but two can travel quicker than three, and time's precious. She's desperate.
Where do you think she can have gone?
It's my guess she'll go first into Hertfordshire to try and catch a glimpse of you, miss. The 1,000 pities you're in London.
And after that?
I don't know, miss. I just don't know. Drive faster there, will you? Drive faster!